week 5. It's the unit is the Three Little Pigs, and it's Wednesday. Hi, William. You start with W. Do you have anybody start with W?
I don't have any W's.
No W's for myself.
I'm a no W teacher.
We have a 1 W for William, and it's April. What numbers? 2 for 22. So it's Wednesday. We're super excited. Hi, it's Miss Tressa.
Miss O here. Sorry we were laughing. We're being silly.
Quarantine brain. Woohoo! So it is Wednesday. You're going to read some books. You are going to do letters and sounds. You're going to get a flyer or an ad and cut some things out of it. And then for math, you're going to use some unit fix cubes. And then on fine motor, it is an extension because you're going to be cutting out things. So it says cut 5 of your favorite foods from a grocery ad and glue it in your journal. And art is an extension of letter, sounds, fine motor, and STEM. And STEM says continue to work on your 3 Little Pig house. Woo woo! We're excited to see them. So Miss O, let's start with our letters and sounds. So you're going to need a grocery ad. It is Wednesday. Those ads come in the mail.
Marker, crayon, color pencil. Your choice.
Some
scissors and
paper.
Some paper, or you can use your journal.
Jinx.
That wasn't planned.
She owes me a cinnamon roll. Oh wait, those are behind me.
Yeah.
You can't see them though. And you're gonna need some glue. Not liquid glue, stick glue.
Stick.
It'll be better. So I have an ad here that is has a whole bunch of fun stuff in. Has lawnmowers. It doesn't have to be a grocery ad. It could be anything. It has tools and all types of things. So what I want to do is I want to choose something and cut it out. So I would maybe want to choose to cut out this lawnmower. And then I'm also, when I cut out the lawnmower, I'm going to cut out the price. So when I cut that all out, I will be able to glue it on my paper and write the letters and numbers I see. So I want to make sure I cut it all out together. Oh, and I'm working hard on my cutting skills. And look, did I do a good job?
She did
I did a good job. And look, I left the C for craftsman because that's who makes the lawnmower.
Hey, Sienna girl.
Oh, C's. We forgot all about those C friends. I don't have anybody with a C, so I only have one friend with a C.
Sienna.
But C is the person, craftsman is the person who made this lawnmower. L. And then look down here. How much does it cost? It's a 2. Oh, it's a fancy 4. Oh, it's a fancy 9.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy 9. Fancy 9. So look, I'm going to glue it to my paper anywhere I want. And I'm going to put it down. And then look, I'm going to use a marker and I'm going to try to write some of the things I see. So I see a C, R. I'm going to do little r. That's big R. You could do big R if you wanted. A, F, T, S, O. Oh, haha. Miss Tressa forgot a letter. Look, I went S to O. I forgot the M. So look, I can exit out and go M, A, N. Craftsman. And remember, I said this is a what? A lawnmower. And I could write an L. And then I want to try to write my numbers. So I'm going to go down here and do 2. I'm not going to do fancy 4. I'm going to do an L and a line through it to make 4. And a 9 is a circle and a line. And then I have to have a dot because then these are little numbers. And then it's
circle and
a line for 9 and a circle and a line for 9. And look, I wrote these things. So remember, we want you to try to do this 5 times. So you could use any type of ad. You could use a magazine. Whatever your favorite thing is, pull some things off the internet.
Maybe mom has a bill that had a picture on it.
Oh,
she's going to throw it away anyways. Go ahead. Yeah. Take it.
Cut it up. Those are great ways to do it. So this is what we're doing today. So it says you can write the names of your favorite food or the price. So you could use the grocery ad and do that and cut them out. You could do the fine motor and the letters and sounds together. It does not say that, but you can do them together. It is good. So you don't have to just do grocery ads. You can use whatever you want. I had a bike book behind me. I could have used that one. That would have been fun. So for math, we're talking Unifix cubes. So let's talk a little bit about what a Unifix cube is. We gave you guys all these cubes. They have how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 sides. And look, if you look, they can interlock any which way. What shape is that, my friends? It is a square, but if you look at the whole thing, it is a cube. The 3D name is cube. So one of the things you can do with Unifix cubes is you can make a pattern because we gave you 2 different colors. The other thing you can do with Unifix cubes is you could write. You could try to make some words or some letters. Look, I just made the letter. What? T. T for Tressa. What did Miss O make? L. I've seen my friends make hearts with them, circles, lots of different things. So let's talk a minute more about these Unifix cubes and all the things they can do. Your child is learning to count, to add, to subtract, to sort, to measure, and this is a great way to do that. You can use number cards and you could just say, put 10 number cards together to do that. And look, they already have spots. Or if you have your red number cards, you can do that. It is counting sets of objects when you do that. 1-to-1 correspondence. They're identifying the written number. They're understanding, do I have more cubes? Or does Miss O have more? Using the words more and less. That's quantity. You also, if you're have a higher learner, you can use these to do addition and subtraction. I have 3. Miss O has how many?
1, 2, 3, 4.
3 plus 4 equals how many? You count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a way to do addition and subtraction. It's important because in kindergarten, they're going to need all these skills, and they use Unifix cubes a lot. These cubes, like we said, you can connect them. All six sides can be placed together. Your child can make patterns like Miss O did. They can count. They can sort them by color. They can, here comes our friend to help us with our work. So
see, I connected all.
Oh, look at Miss O.
So my cube is in the middle.
Her fine motor skills and eye-hand coordination. Now, something that we've given you in your week 5 homework is this. And this is trying to see how tall something is. So this is Rapunzel, and you're trying to see how tall Rapunzel is using your cubes. So look, see how Rapunzel, look, if you cover her up, how many cubes tall is she? She's 2 cubes tall. Or this says up here, the other way you could do it is how tall is the tower? So you could do the tower. Now the other thing you could do, you don't want to use this sheet, you have them build something with Legos or your Jenga blocks. I'm sure everybody has Jenga. Use those blocks to build something, and then use the Unifix cubes to have them tell you how tall is the...
Great measuring tool.
It is a good...
count the blocks.
And then if you want to also pull out a tape measure, use the tape measure. We want you to use these Unifix cubes to measure. And this paper is, again, don't write on it. Put it in the sleeve. Or you could, like I said, have them build the structure that many tall, and then have them measure with the Unifix cubes. You don't have to just do the worksheet. There's many other ways to do that. Another thing you could do is you could use your erasers, let's say. How tall can you make your erasers? You could go use those empty boxes. So which one is the tallest? What do you think? Which one is the tallest? And you might have to put them a little bit closer together, because if you look, Miss Tressa's is the tallest. Which one is the shortest? The stars are the shortest. Which one is in the middle?
Ooh.
Miss O. So you could put them in the correct order.
Mm-hmm.
So tallest, shortest, more, less. Those are all words to use in doing these fun activities. You do not have to just use the worksheet. Use other things. Oh, look, Miss Tressa has a coffee mug. You could use things you have around your house. You don't have to build. How tall is the coffee mug? And look, and then I would take these off and I would figure out how tall my coffee mug is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My coffee mug is 6 tall. But look, Miss O has her phone. Or she has a coffee mug too. How tall is Miss O's phone? Oh, do I need one more? What do you guys think? Let's see if I use one more.
Nope.
Is it too tall now? It's kind of in the middle, isn't it? So you'd have to decide if you wanted to use that.
Yep.
So you can measure different cups in your house. You can measure your phones. You could measure pens, markers, toothpicks. Oh, your toothbrush. That would be a good one. Your hairbrush. Mm-hmm. Or look, I have a button. How tall, how long is another word? Long, short. How long or short is my button? Miss O and I both have glasses. We can measure our glasses very carefully. How long are our glasses? So you don't just have to use the worksheet. The worksheets are like a guide, my friends. We want them learning just in fun ways.
Be creative.
Yes, pull things out of your cupboards and measure.
How long is the couch? Do we have enough cubes to measure the couch? So we might have to use a tape measure or a ruler.
Yep.
String. Have it measured with the string.
Those are all great things. This is all a measuring activity for today. So that's what this is. And then your fine motor goes with your letters and sounds, and your art goes with your letters, sounds, fine motor, and the STEM. Because in the STEM, you are going to finish building your 3 little pig house. Woohoo! We are so excited because don't forget, we're going to have school and we're all going to show each other our 3 little pig house. And which pig will live in your house? And what's your pig's name, I wonder? Will your pig have a name?
Yeah, we got to name pigs. The pigs had names in the stories.
And something to do when you are finished with your 3 little pig house, tell your mom and dad the story of your house and your pig.
Maybe you want to build a house for the wolf and not the pigs.
Oh, I did read a story about that. It was about the 3 good wolves and the big bad pig. Oh, that's a very different story. So that is Wednesday. And that is your work for the day. And we hope you have fun and show us what you can do with your Unifix cubes. Have a good day.